We'll get started in just like a minute. I'm trying to finish this burger that I was eating right before. Unfortunately, it seems due to the lack of teeth, I am unable to finish it before. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah. Hey guys! That's the wrong one. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Jesus. We're already skipping frames. I think 2 skip frames isn't all that bad. Wow, the OBS for Streamlabs is just running super high. I think it's time for me to open my... We're gonna exit out of the switch. It looks like... Yeah, so what it's looking like is I'm probably gonna have to, after today's stream, is shut my computer down, let it take the day off, and open up the panels and go buy some air duster to start spraying some dust out. It is most likely just getting overheated. It's been getting really hot lately, and I've been kind of worried about it overheating. Because... Okay, it seems to be settling down now. Okay, so, Otter and Haunted Ghost, since you guys haven't been here in my last few streams, look. Oh, it's already kind of stained with coffee, but... Squishy Beans mouse pad! Squish! Only the squishiest. It's like the best mouse pad. Beans! I wish I could learn how to make paw pads squishy like this. So it's like a nylon fabric over like a gel pad. And I wish I knew how to do that. If I knew how to make paws like this, it'd be a goddamn game changer. And it's got a little dew claw one. Okay. Getting to the actual, reason why I'm streaming. Okay, so... We got Moon here. So the cowl's not attached. We're going to attach it today. And I'm going to finish off these ears and get the ears attached. And then we're going to attach the eyes at some point. Now, originally I was going to do these eyes. And I found the other one. Thank God. The only issue is these weren't really... These are purple. And the design shows it pink eyes. So I went back to the shop that I got these eyes from. And they had a new set of reptile eyes that came out. And lo and behold, there was a pink set. I purchased it, sent a picture to the client, and they loved it. So I got new eyes. And I'll probably do a raffle for those that want fursuit eyes. And I will give you guys some free fursuit eyes. But these are the new ones. Oh, they're upside down. Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Wait, hold on. Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Wah! But yeah, so these were only $5. Once again, I purchased from Beans and Things. Oh, whoa. Beans and Things is pronounced it's spelled Beansin, and then Things. All one word, and they have an Etsy shop, and they have like hundreds of different kinds of colors and patterns and stuff like that. And they're pre-printed. I usually get them within a week, depending on what she's got going on. So I did a little differently with this one. I sealed these ones, and then I don't know if you can even tell. So I bought this holographic. I bought this rainbow shimmer stuff for Senpai's beak. That's supposed to, when he turns his head, it stays gold, but like it has a rainbow sheen to it. And I tried spraying some of that on there, but it doesn't look like it worked out. Bummer. I'm gonna have to go in and poke some holes though, because I laid that crap on thick, just to make sure that these eyes were gonna be hella sealed, because this mask is going to an 11-year-old and I want to make sure it's gonna hold up. So we're gonna get this head done, and then we're gonna move on to the paws, but I think I'll take like a quick second to reinforce a couple parts of this tail, like down at the bottom. I'm gonna go in with a hidden stitch and kind of go around the edge real quick and fix that up so that the tail won't come apart. And then we'll get started on paws. Today I went and bought the Fursuit paw patterns on Etsy. I found a voodoo doll. If this is anyone's mask, contact me. Sorry for the severe wounds. Nani? Nani? What? Something about voodoo? This pattern is $6 and pretty easy to follow.
Hi. I know you're in a stream, but you have to see this in your stream. I would appreciate it. Just replace my dad with my husband, and it's you. Try and deny it.
Go away. Go away.
Love you.
So most likely we'll just cut out the pattern from the paper and then cut the pattern out on the furs and everything else. I don't know if we'll get to sewing them today. I actually might sew them together off stream because I gotta bust out the sewing machine that's up here, and I don't have space in here to do that with, so I have to do it out there, unfortunately. So I might, unfortunately, but I can show you guys how to cut the patterns and get it prepared for the sewing process. I can hand sew the whole thing, but that just seems like a lot of torture, and I'm worried about it not being strong enough. This pattern here in my hand is done on letter paper for the size, so it's a bit smaller. I have a standard hand. It's, as you can see, it's kind of close to my arm, which is fine for her because she's got small hands. So I went with the smaller pattern for her, and then I have a bigger version for me. You guys will get to see me make Melon's paws on stream and stuff. It's just, she's been waiting a while for this to get done, so we're gonna work on getting this out to her today. Not today, excuse me, I'm tired. Alright, to the table! Like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got some new stickers. Of course you guys can't see it because... Hold on, you guys gotta take a trip under my desk. Quick trip. Quick trip. Everybody's going for a ride. Woo! There we go. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to take you guys for a ride. It's just my camcord was mixed up. So I got some new stickers. I got my friend's circle dangling. And then I got more along the edge here. So we're slowly but surely filling up the sticker desk. I'm excited. Alright. So first things first, let's... Oh, I need the hot glue gun. We're gonna glue this cowl on. We're gonna glue the eyes on. And then we're gonna glue the ears together. Glue and sew the ears together. Alright, let's see how these new eyes work inside the head. Now that these are different eyes. I guess I should attach the tongue to at some point. Unhook yourself, please. Thank you. I have to be careful because there's a needle sticking through the chin that's holding this cowl on. And I'm trying to, you know, not lose a finger. Come on. This is going to be a close call, but I'm trying to line the pupil up with the scar. Don't look at me. I know I'm pretty, but damn. There we go. So this is what the eyes will look like. Unfortunately, it's going to be 2D, because I'm not exactly good with 3D eyes yet. So, but yeah, they seem to work. Hopefully they don't make them look cross-eyed. Okay. So I'm gonna need to bust out the glue gun, and we're gonna start attaching shit. Also, if you guys like my Dab O'Clock shirt, I do have a line of merch down in the buttons below. I have Dab O'Clock, and then the same design, but he's holding a piece of pizza, and it says Dabberoni Pizza. As well as a million other designs. And more to come. Yeah, I have one shirt that has this pattern on it. Take a little guide here. So this washing machine that says wash your paws, there's a shirt of this. You can also get it as a sticker. I have a sticker and the shirt, and then it has my character's Baka's paws in it. So that's also available in my merch shop. Just click on the About Me button. It will take you to my website, where you'll just click on the little t-shirt icon. I will be having more stickers, more designs coming out. I'm going to be finishing the rainbow worm shirt line. I already finished green, I just need to finish the other colors. Get that out. And then I'm going to start working on Team Corgi and the Ramune fan club designs. But, you know, one thing at a time. Pardon the burping. Dr. Pepper be doing that to me. Okay. Huh. I gotta go under the desk. Oh, I gotta plug this in. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay. Alright. Now that we got that on, gotta let it do its thing. So we gotta wait for that to heat up. There's not much I can really do while we wait other than cut out the patterns. I do want to point out, I now have a D20 ring. So there'll be some new channel point rewards at some point where you can spin the ring for something. I just haven't figured that part out yet. So we'll go ahead and we'll cut this pattern out while we wait for the hot glue gun to heat up. Grab my cheap ass scissors. I'm going to add the seam allowance to the pattern just so that it makes it easier. Clip, snip. Probably could use more seam allowance than this, but it's not bad. Snip a clip. Snip, snip, snip. So, tomorrow's stream for the gaming one, I was trying to figure out what game to play because we're taking a break from Raft until I can find some people to play with. And I was thinking of possibly checking out that new game Feral that I've seen up on TikTok. I'm not exactly sure what it's about and if it's an actual game and whether or not I can get it, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to check it out. I'll probably go to the site after the stream just to make sure that it's accessible. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's fer.al or fe.ral. Can't remember where the dot goes. But it's one of those two. A lot of people told me that it was fun. I thought it'd be kind of cool if we went and explored. I don't really have very many game, recommendations yet. And there hasn't been anything that I've just been dying to play. There are some stuff that I want to play on the Switch, but I don't have an Elgato. So, can't exactly do that. I'm kind of concerned. Okay, Google. What's today's weather like?
Today in Hazel Dell, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 99 and a low of 61.
Oh my god.
Currently,
Did you just tell me a high of 99?
by the way, if you'd ever like to hear a summary of your day, just say good morning.
Okay, Google. Good morning.
Hi, you've found the new good morning routine. Let's try it together. First, let's see what your day looks like.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 90s by 1. Jesus. It's gonna get really hot later, and since I'm working on the fursuit, I can't have the cats in here, so the door has to stay shut. So I will not be able to put my fan in the door to keep me cool, so this stream might end up getting cut a bit short depending on how hot it gets. Because I'm sitting next to my desktop, and my desktop gives off a lot of heat. You good to go, my friend? Looks like you are. Cool. The hot glue gun's ready to go. Move stuff out of the way. So, we're going to start off by first detaching the cowl, because I need to get inside to get to the eyes, to get the eyes glued in. So, that requires me doing this crap. Pulling the cowl off, pulling the head off. We're going to leave the cowl on this, and we're going to just put it right back on. The reason why I'm okay with gluing the cowl onto the face when it's on this is because when we're done with this head is going to be ripped off, because it will be the last life of that foam head. So we're gonna flip this open. While we're in here, I also want to put a little bit of this fleecy fabric along the edge there, so it's not so hard on her chin. But we're gonna get these eyes attached. So we're gonna remove the eye mask. This is what protects their forehead from the hard plastic. I've seen a lot of makers remove the plastic holders for the face mask. Enjoy your food, haunted ghost. A lot of people remove these and then just foam the whole thing. But because she's 11, she's got a really small head. And if down the line she outgrows it, then I can probably go in and make adjustments so that it'll fit her for a little bit longer. But until then, you know. Alright, so first things first, I need to decide where I want to put this eye. There we go. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit on the corner of the eye on each side, because I don't want it to spill over into the eye socket. But this way we can fiddle with it a little. Then we can go like this and adjust it, because there's not enough glue to really cause problems. that's hot. Okay, so I tacked just the corners just to kind of give a grasp of where I want that eye. I'm gonna tilt it just a little. Okay. And then this is kind of how I do these mesh eyes, is I put glue on the inner lining, and then I use like a Sharpie to kind of just push it in there. Make sure that's where I wanted it. And that is. I'm just gonna go like that. And we're just gonna let that kind of do its thing. Put a little bit more glue because I don't want it to come off. Unfortunately, these eyes were not meant for dino masks, so they don't fit like absolutely exactly, but it's close enough that it's not noticeable. Okay, so I gotta make a small incision here so that the mesh doesn't hit this little beam thing. There's a lot of excess, so it works out just fine. There you go. Just a little bit. Still not quite. Almost. I'm not like removing it. Okay. So I'm gonna go right along the rim on the inside. And then I'm gonna use this pen to push the glue through and create kind of a nice seal. Now it's not on there super well right now, but don't worry, we're gonna put it on there really well. I'm just getting it so that it'll stay in place. Fortunately, it doesn't look like the eye is gonna stay straight. Why do you look like you're looking down? Probably because you are. See, that's why I didn't want to put a whole lot of glue, because you got to make adjustments, and you don't want a whole bunch of glue all over the place. We're being raided! Hello, Brownie Crew! Want to count how many times I burned myself today? That's what we're looking like we're doing today. Okay. For some reason it was looking like it was looking down. I'm like, it's not looking down. Why does it look like it's looking down? It's not. That is hot. Ew! There we go. Much better. the otter crew. Tiffin and the otter crew. I'm using a pen so I can stop burning myself. Because I swear to God, I'm so done with burning myself. Trying to get some glue in here to hopefully hold all this in place. Probably should move that out of the way so you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're going to work on getting the ears and eyes on today. If we have time, we're going to fix up the tail and get started on them paws. I don't really have anything important going on today, so I will be streaming until I'm tired. See if I do that, it pulls it away. We don't want that. Take your time. Okay, we're gonna trim up these excess edges. Got her. Sorry, I gotta shimmy this for a second because I want to make sure that the eye's not gonna come out when I cut. Because, you know, I have to use the world's largest scissors to do a delicate process like this. But who said the inside of fursuits is pretty? I'm kidding. I'm going in with the smaller scissors now. And if push comes to shove, if these eyes end up a little bit messed up, I will just get in contact with the person I bought the eyes with and order another set. Because practice makes perfect. Okay. See the trying not to burn myself again. Because I am very good at that. So how are you guys doing today? What'd you guys do over in Tiffin's stream? I didn't get a chance to see because I was trying to eat real quick before I got started today. I'm trying to make it a habit to eat before streams, so I'm not eating during streams. Because I've been very notorious for that lately. Get all this glue off here. Got those corners permanently done. How's it looking? It's not looking too bad. Oh, I threw my pen. Because, you know, that was smart to do. Oh, I just realized my actual wedding ring is next to the hot glue gun. That's made out of silicone. Don't want that to melt. I'm wearing my D20 dice for the stream. Hopefully I can get an idea of how to implement it into streams. I'm probably gonna go in and trim up this glue to make it look nicer. I know it's only for a kid, but like she's brand new to the furry fandom, so I want to give her a nice, decent suit. I'm so new at this though. Hey Cirrus! Going good? How are you today? That's good. Trying to get these dang eyes on. Fantasia, Fantasia. Why'd the music stop? Music, where'd you go? Oh my god, I really hate that YouTube implemented that "Are you still there?" thing that Netflix does. Of all the stupid things YouTube could have done. kind of like to try making a suit when I have a job and can afford the parts. It has definitely been a good experience sitting here trying to do these on my own. Most of these suits are meant specifically for me, so I don't care if they get messy or not. This one, though, is meant for a friend's kid, and I wanted to use this as an experience as to making suits comfortable not only for myself, but for other people. So that when I make my suits and I go to conventions and I have some friends that want a suit swap, I don't have to worry about them getting hurt. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we got one eye in. Look at that. They're not perfect, but I don't think that's that bad. I haven't made any forms of clothing, so it would be a pretty new experience for me. Most of those I made some slippers years ago back when I was at I made a pillow. That's as much as I've done. This is a dino mask. It already comes with the scale pattern. So if you Google or look up on Amazon, raptor mask, this is a pre-made child toy basically that a lot of kids have been turning into starter fursuits. And I had one laying around, and I came to an agreement with my tattoo artist to make one for her kid in exchange for some new tattoos. So that is what I'm doing. I am building a fursuit for them. Trying to there we go. Glue. That's hot. There we go. Got one corner on. Before I get it too tacked on, I'm gonna snip some edges. get glue in there. And now we hold. Sorry, I'm trying to do this at like weird angles because this raptor mask doesn't really give people much room to work with. That's hot. There we go. Ah, I'm getting melted in. I'm melted in. Oh my gosh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Almost there though. Okay. We're just tacking on the last few corners just to make sure that that eyeball ain't going nowhere. There we go. And now we wait. Do 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 do. I think this eye came out a lot better than the other one. At least you can't see it from the outside though, so that worked out. There you go. Hi. Unfortunately, they're not 3D, they're 2D, but I think it still came out okay. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to make some minor adjustments in here. I'm going to cut out some fleece. Just to protect this child's chin. Alright. I'm going to take this, and on this blue area, we're just going to put layer of glue. Okay. Then we're going to grab this piece of fleece. We're going to go in and stretch it and pull it and just gently rub it in there. And then we're going to cut off some of this excess. I'm going to go in and cut this after it's done drying. Then I'm going to go around this edge and just put it right on there. I don't want to go all the way around because that part's going to get covered by fur anyway. I just want to make sure her chin is nice and protected. Like that. There we go. Oh yeah, that's super comfy. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna go around and snip these edges. There we go. Now we're gonna close it off. Gotta get my hand in here. That's gonna burn me and I just know it. We're gonna grab the scissors for that. I just don't feel like melting my fingers right now. It doesn't have to be super fancy because the tongue is gonna go right in there. So that's the ugly side, that's the pretty side. And we're just gonna put just a little bit of glue. I gotta fix these teeth though. They didn't come out quite the way I wanted to. Alright. Let's try this. It probably won't fit my head, but I at least want to make sure it's comfortable. Let's put the eye mask back in first. Don't be an idiot. It's definitely tight on my head, but it is decently comfortable. There's just one issue. It's not too bad. She's gonna try it on for me anyway. But we have completed the face. The tongue's in there. I put some lining to protect her chin. Straps are done. We're gonna reattach the screws into the thing. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your food. So we're gonna screw that mask back on. Bottle cap. Bottle cap. Bottle cap. One screw. Needle. Two screw. Three screw. Four screw. Okay, got all our little screws. Got our screwdriver. We're gonna drop it apparently. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Second screw. Just doing a whole lot of screwing. That's not what I want to get out of there. I wanted you to go in there. Oh, that's why. This thing. Well, I'm missing one, so that's gonna be fun. There are these little plastic pieces that direct the screws into the holes. But I'm missing one. I was sitting here wondering what that plastic piece came from. I was like, what is this weird black plastic piece that showed up on my desk one day? If only I had a magnetized screwdriver, then this wouldn't be an issue. Ah! My fingers are so fat! I will probably end up unscrewing this one if I ever find the plastic piece that's supposed to hold it there. Oh! Okay, well that didn't work. So the little black plastic pieces that go in here to hold the screw is what keeps the screw from literally being pulled straight out. Like that. Like the screw's still in there. But the mask didn't grab that. So I gotta figure out where this black plastic piece went in order to put that corner on. Hardware! Wonderful. Give me just a sec, guys. black plastic piece that's like this, but much smaller and has a hole in the center of it. The boys were playing with it the other day. And it's the last thing that I need to hold this mask in place. I remember taking it from them, but I don't remember where I set it. I think it's like behind the TV. Cats are messing with my stuff.
Of course
So I don't want to epoxy it into the mask.
Did you put it up front maybe?
No, I remember having it in here, and I've put it somewhere to keep them. And last time I saw it, it was up here with melon, but it's been knocked around a couple times, so it probably fell again. It looks like they're gonna just have to. I might just have to hot glue it in. It's probably gonna be the best bet. That way it's still kind of removable.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright, thank you. So it would look like the cat stole the last black plastic piece in this that I needed. Because I cannot find it, and they were messing with it the other day. And because I didn't know the origin of it, I didn't think twice about it. And now I have regrets. So we are going to glue it, but we're going to use hot glue. So if down the line they want to remove this inner mask for any reason, we can still remove it just fine. Because I don't want to use the epoxy, because then we'll never get it undone. So we're just going to put this screw in here, because I don't want to lose the screw. And put a dollop of hot glue in there. There we go. Alright. And now we let that dry. A little bit got on the outside, but we'll just peel that off. There we go. So I've been thinking about possibly getting a P.O. box, and I wanted to know what you guys thought about that. Chris got a job again, so we'll be back on track with our finances, so I'll be able to afford one. I'm just wondering if it's worth it. I could always start with a small box and then upgrade to a big one. Cool. Well, hopefully that will stay. Ah, my nose itches. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to attach this fur cowl. So this is going to be slightly tricky because it is a closed cowl. And I want to put some on the top before going to the edging so that I can make sure it stays attached to this. So we're just going to go for it. And we're going to just do this peel the banana kind of thing. Okay. Then, oops, we're going to peel this backwards, like roll it backwards, all the way until we're at a point where we can just pull this forward like so. And we're gonna line this edging up. And then we're gonna give it a pat, 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 so that it will grab onto that. Shift it as needed. So I want to make sure this cowl touches. Before it gets too solid, I want to wiggle it around. If it ends up being a little too tight around the neck, it'll work out because I could just cut it open, add more fabric, or put a zipper in so that she still has access to it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys a cool trick. So what we're going to do is, we're going to put a little bit of glue underneath here, stick it down, and then we're going to put just a tiny bit in front of it, and we're going to just kind of smoosh the hairs forward a little bit so that it catches, let it dry, and it'll hide that rough seam. So we're going to do that part first. And I'm going to take this little by little because I do not want to. So we're going to start by doing the rough edges first, and we're going to go around and do the rough edges. When you get to this jaw area, so right where my finger's at, you do not want to attach this because you want to be able to have a little give so when it opens it's not super tight. So you'll basically just follow this and then stop at the upper jaw, leave kind of like a gap. If you need to, you can prop this open and just leave very tiny gaps over in the corners. Okay? Okay. So now I'm going to do these edges. Boop. And we're not going to go very far. We're just going to go a few inches at a time. And always push the hair back to make sure that the hair doesn't get stuck in the glue. Dance party! Almost done with this side. So I'm gonna stop right here. So I've attached this section, but I'm gonna stop right here so that there's room for this to move. And now I'm gonna do the other side. And don't be afraid to give tugs, because you want to make sure that it covers and that it's going to hold on. Alright. So now we're going to hide these edges. So what you're going to do is just put the smallest of glue right here on the edge, like that, on the outside. And then you're just going to roll the fur into it. Hold it there for a minute. And like that, your rough seam is hidden. Ta-da! This is how you hide edges on suits like, say, for instance, bird masks that have the beak. This is how you hide those super rough edges when you make suits like that. Skull dogs, raptor masks, so on and so forth. Okay. Kind of let that do its thing. Oh, I missed this actual edge. I'll give it a little bit extra so it spills out a little bit so that I can use that to attach this fur. I know you can't exactly see. I'll show you guys the finished product when it's done on this side. It's just really hard to do this part without looking directly at it. I accidentally got some glue in the fur. That's fine. Oh, I might have used a little bit too much. Alright. It's a little rough, but this way it gives it a more natural look, like it's actually attached to the head. And then you can always take a brush, which I have one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so this is the side that has the rough edge. As you can see, it's very straight and dynamic. And then this is the side where the furs have been pressed into some glue so that it looks more natural. I really like how that came out. I haven't done up here yet. We're gonna get to that. But it starts from here and goes down. Ah, that looks great. I love how that came out. The face ended up being a bit darker gray than the head, and this came out bluer. But I still think it came out pretty good. Alright, let's finish this upper area and let's move on to the chin so we can get these ears going. Yep, that's hot. There we go. Oops. Very, very little. Turn into a freak show, freak show, turn freak show, freak show, turn into a freak show. I like that song. It's a good song. That is coming along nicely. And then we're just going to go right here along this corner. And then we're going to start on the bottom. Go. Alright. Now this part will have to be on my lap because I can't reach it otherwise. So I want to bring this chin up, have it touch the edge, have the split line up. Cool, and they'll still be able to this edging pretty much speaks for itself. This one's a little bit easier than to do the head because everything pretty much lines up at this point, especially if you cut your fur properly. I usually stop right about the back teeth, but I'm going to add just a little bit further back. There's still plenty of room for it to move. Accidentally got a little hair that time. That's fine, easy fix. Then we press, press, press. Okay. And now we're going to create the lip with the fur. So push all this back. Start back here, thin layer. Push, push, push. Same concept all the way up. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. I'm just rolling that fur up into the glue. Give it that more natural look. I accidentally put too much on that one. Ugh, well. I have to be really careful because my hot glue gun's hot enough to melt the paint even though the paint's sealed. Ow. I bit myself with the mask. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. We're gonna let that dry for a sec while we brush up top and fix any discrepancies that we may have accidentally done. While we wait for the bottom to dry. Beautifully done. My good sir, it looks like you have a bald patch. There we go. Ta-da! And all that's left is the ears. And then our head will be done. So let's get started on those ears while we wait for that to finish doing its thing. So we're going to start off by putting the inner pink fleece in, which requires gluing. I know I cut out a pattern on this already, but I think I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Just going to make sure that that's going to cover this entire ear. And it is. Cool. Alright, so we're going to put the pink inside the ears now. And we're going to start little by little. So we're going to start up in this top corner. wrong way. This way. And just kind of puts, so I just did this tip top with some glue, and we're just gonna rub that in. And we're just gonna keep going down. Put some in the crook, put some in the main ear part, take it section by section, and just smooth out. This help keeps it from bubbling, it gives it this nice smooth look, and it goes with the cusp of the ear. And we don't have to really wait for it to fully dry. We can keep going. Oh. Okay. And then boop. Ooh, that's warm. Oh, that's warm. There we go. And then I'm just gonna go right along this edge, so it'll be easier to camouflage it later when we actually have the fur on here. I'm not gonna put it all the way up, just enough. I want to make sure this crease is still visible. And then same thing here. Not the whole thing, just right along the edge. This will make blending it a little bit easier. Oh, that was hot. All right, that's one inner ear done. So we're just gonna go around and trim down all this extra. Forgot to do this edge in case if I need it. I accidentally got some there. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. Now, I know a lot of people sew ears. Unfortunately, my ears will be glued. I know, boo. They'll be sewed to the head, but the actual ear making, I will be, my poor scissors. I will be unfortunately gluing it. Yes, I want to continue watching. Why are you asking? Is there a way to disable that? Because that's annoying. Okay, Google. Is there a way to disable the continue watching thing on...
Here's what I found.
Okay, Google. Is there a way to disable the continue watching on YouTube?
According to TechieLife, to disable the video pause, continue watching prompt, you have to use an extension called YouTube Nonstop.
I have to get an extension? That's rude. Ugh. Alright, that's one ear. Ready to go. Now this one's got plenty of fleas, so I ain't worried about it. Of course. That's what I get for getting the short glue sticks. It kind of sucks that they ran out of the regular sized ones. Rub-a-dub-dub-dub. Gluing the pink to the fluff. Wow, I cannot rhyme. And then same concept, just God, I go through glue sticks in this thing like crazy. Try not to use a whole ton, but I just want to make sure that this is gonna hold on properly. Hot. Okay. So we're gonna let that cool off before we trim it. I'm gonna start putting this ear together. So, which one are you? Not that one. You are the blue ear. Blue ear. Just gonna put a little bit of glue up in this corner. And we're just gonna shimmy that on in there. Just kind of wiggling it around till I have it where I want it. Okay. Getting there. Okay, got this edge going. I gotta do this tippy edge. Hot. Some glue got in the fur. I gotta get that out later. And I'm just doing the rough edge concept, same as before. Oh. Reload! Almost got it. Do. Hey, I should probably find some non-copyrighted music that don't have lyrics. Because I was told that music with lyrics tends to be kind of distracting, I guess. Almost got one ear done. Doing that same trick of hiding the seam. Ugh. God. I can already feel the heat from outside coming in, and I'm already dying. Oh, that didn't quite work out in my favor. Okay. I think we're pretty much done with this ear. I just gotta go around and clean up some of this glue. Too much foam. There we go. Stuck my finger right in that glue. Trying to work some glue out of the fur that came off my finger. There we go. And we have an ear. There's one. Oh. Okay. Now this one. There we go. Okay. Okay. Hot. My finger. Whew. Trying to get that to hold on. I put the rest of this on here. Okay. Looks like the top hung on pretty well. I'm gonna do a little edging down here at the bottom with and then the very tippy tip. Oh, it was my own speaker recorder. It scared me. It tickled my leg. I was like, the fuck is touching me? I'm like, oh, it's myself. Hot. They're playing Freak Show again? Didn't we just listen to Freak Show? Alright. Now we're gonna let this ear dry. We'll come back to that in just a minute. See how our blue ear is doing. There's one area. Other than that, our blue ear is 100% done. They don't look 100% the same. Get rid of some of this excess film. But that's pretty much it. We are done with the glue gun. We don't need this anymore. Ugh.